Good evening, y'all. Welcome back into the kitchen. Welcome to Apron Strings. I know I promised some Easter stuff, but things just got in my way and I didn't get to make anything. And we didn't have an Easter dinner traditionally like we usually do. We ended up having fajitas. My whole family was coming in for Easter, but we changed our plans and we're going to have a birthday party for Troy in May. So to save them some expense for gas and travel, my son and his family are going to wait and come then, and April is close enough to come both times. So we had fajitas with April and her family, and just a laid-back, different Easter. But right now I'm going to make a dessert that I have not made yet. Y'all gonna be my guinea pigs, but the recipe looks delicious. And you know that CINNABON thing that's in the mall where you always get those cinnamon rolls? This is a COPYCAT CINNABON cake. So we're going to try it, see how it comes out. Now I've got some butter softening because I forgot to put it out this morning before I left. I'm still working. I'm going to work every day until school's out, and then I'll have the summer off, and maybe I can do a few extra videos a week when I'm not working. But thank y'all for staying with me, for watching my older videos. Welcome to all the new subscribers. I usually have 2 to 3 a week, but I'm telling you, I know I fell off the wagon lately, but I'm going to try to get back up there. Just hang with me. School will be out in about, 7 weeks? And then I can be back to my normal doings around here. But I had to soften my butter in the microwave. So I've got to get everything, all the dry ingredients measured, yada yada, and I'm going to mix it by hand. So I'll let y'all watch me gather everything up and we'll make a good dessert. Okay, I went ahead and measured out 3 cups of flour, 1 cup of sugar, 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt, 4 teaspoons baking powder, and I've got that in here. So I'm going to put this all in my bowl. And I want to whisk it to make sure that it's all incorporated. Easy to make, so according to the directions. And then we're going to add 1.5 cups of just regular sweet milk. Almost like a biscuit consistency, seems like. Mix that well. It's going to be pasty. And then we're going to put 2 eggs in it. So it's kind of like a cake. This is one of my Easter eggers, blue eggs. Well, I only have 1 Easter egger. Those little old ladies are still waiting to get out of that pen and into the real world. We hadn't got their stuff finished yet. Little Richard said, see, it poured rain all last week, so we couldn't do anything we had planned outside. So maybe this week it'll get worked on some. All the posters said they got to build the gates and stretch the wire. Okay. Now, I need a teaspoon of vanilla, and this is some of mine that my friend Susan sent me, and she said that this lid is an exact 1 teaspoon. She orders special lids so that we'll know that. So that was handy, wasn't it? But it calls for 2 teaspoons. I better put another one. Thank you again, Susan, for my vanilla. I've got my June oven heating to 350. I just hope this gets eat because for Easter I made that good banana pudding that you make with cream cheese and instant vanilla pudding and bananas and all. And there's still some of it left. April and them ate some, but they said they was on a diet and they didn't want to take any with them. Okay, the last thing that you put in here, you melt 1/2 cup of butter and you add it last. And there we go. And I've just got to stir that in. It ain't stirring in too fast. And then we're going to put this in our 9 by 13 pan, but I'm going to spray it with my kitchen spray or Pam or whatever brand you buy. And you don't want to breathe this stuff because it'll coat your lungs just like it coats that pan. That's what I heard. Okay, I got to put this in here, and then we've got to make one more thing that has to go on it before we put it into the oven. And then there'll be something else to make. There's 3 steps. Okay, I've got that done. Now we have to do the swirl that goes in it. And that is 1 cup of butter softened, 2 tablespoons of flour, 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, and 1 cup of packed light brown sugar. So let me get my butter out of here and get it all mixed up. Well, my butter ain't softened, it's melted. But I guess that'll still blob around just as good. It's supposed to just be softened, folks. I'm going to go ahead and add my cinnamon and flour to that and whip them in. I hate that I melted that, but that's all right. It's still going to be where I can swirl it in. Okay, let me get this stuff moved, and we'll get what you're supposed to do is just blob that down on there and swirl it in. So I'm going to get me a little measurer where I can just put some on there and swirl it. That's all I know to do. Because it's going to melt in the oven anyway. We'll invent a new way. How's that? And then I just need to get, well, you know, every time I hunt me a handle, something with a round end on it, I could have one in here. I thought wooden spoons had round handles on them. Mine don't. That does. So what I'm going to do is just take this and try to swirl it down in there into the cake. To have that cinnamon down into the cake when it cooks. I'm going to lick that off. Can y'all see? It's just kind of swirly. So I'm going to go put that in the oven at 350 for about 30 minutes. And it should be done. Then we're going to put a glaze on it. It's going to be yummy. Okay, while that's cooking, I'm going to get my glaze ready. And it's 2 cups of powdered sugar, 5 tablespoons of milk, and a teaspoon of vanilla. Oh my, come out of there. I'll have to wash that off. Add a little bit more. That's very strong vanilla, so I might wish I had done that. I'm going to add in 2 cups of powdered sugar. And we may need a little more milk, we'll see. And I didn't sift this. I hope it don't have little white knots of powdered sugar in it. That's happened to me before when I was lazy. I'm making a mess. Do y'all make a mess with powdered sugar? You just sugar everything, whether you want to or not. That's all there is to it. I've got that ready. We're going to pour that on the cake when we get it out of the oven. And then we're going to let it cool. Yes, ma'am, I'm going to taste of it. I'll let y'all know whether it's one that y'all need to add to your recipe box and make or not. We'll be back just a little bit. I'm going to run out back and show y'all. I went to Costco Saturday. Well, Friday was my birthday. And my daughter gave me money for my birthday. So I went to Costco Saturday just to pick up a few things for our fajitas for Easter dinner. Y'all, they had the most gorgeous hydrangeas. Let me go show you. See, I got me 3 knockout roses there at Costco too, but look how gorgeous these hydrangeas are. They're big, 2.5 gallon, I think, and they're just full of green stems and leaves and blooms. So they're going to go around on the other side over there where I already have hydrangeas, but I want to put them all the way down the back of the house. And I also picked up, because when you get it at Costco, you get a good deal, some jasmine. Because like I have jasmine growing on my chicken coop out there, I'm going to plant this on, to run on the new fence when the boys get it finished. I'm excited. One of my holly ferns is finally coming back. That's good. I just wanted to show y'all what I got with my birthday money. And my strawberries are still making. But I just love my hydrangeas. So we'll go back in and wait for the cake to finish and get the glaze on it and taste of it. Okay, here's what it looks like out of the oven, and then I'm going to pour the glaze on it and directly we'll cut us a piece. Okay, I'm just going to get over here and stir this up, and I'm just going to kind of drizzle it on. While it's hot, it'll just run everywhere, so that's a good thing. This recipe a long time ago, and I don't know what happened to it. So I ran across it online somewhere. I'm always searching recipe sites. And I thought this would be a good time to try it. I want it on all the side edges too, so I'll scrape it to the corners. Makes it good. Okay, I'm going to let that set up just a little bit. Uh-oh, here I am. Hi. I'm going to let that set up a little bit, and then we're going to cut a piece of it. Okay, y'all, there it is before I cut it. See, it looks almost like cinnamon rolls. We're going to cut it and see what it tastes like. Sometimes I just use a spatula and cut it with that. Let's see how that works. I might have to get something else to get a good piece out. I don't know. Can you see the cinnamon swirl in it right here? All swirled in there. It's gonna be good. Gonna be good. Let me see here. That's good, people. Of course, it doesn't have the yeasty taste of a cinnamon roll, but the cinnamon and sugar and the combination is wonderful, and it's easy. A lot easier than making yeast stuff. So, yeah, this is going to go in my rotation, and I hope y'all will make some and try it and let me know what you think about it. Let me know what you think about those beautiful hydrangeas I shared with you. I bought me a few more herbs that I'm going to put in a green stalk plus seed, but y'all know I'm impatient, so I'm going to plant a big one and some seeds. That's a good idea. And I have a few more flowers that are pollinator attractors to get planted. Oh, and I've got hummingbirds coming. I fill my feeder, and I've got at least 2 out there. I envy the people that have a bunch of them. But I like to watch my few that mosey by here and come back every year. I'm going to be trying to think up something else good to cook. Y'all, I really do have a problem. Troy doesn't eat much. So if I make a casserole, sometimes he won't even eat any of it. I'll eat a helping, put it in the icebox, freeze it, hope it'll be eaten, or it ends up getting thrown away. And with sweets, he doesn't need to eat much sweet stuff, and I'm not big on sweets. I'd rather have something salty. So right now, I'll be honest with y'all, I'm struggling. If the kids were here, it would be good. They would eat. But I don't have people to eat the stuff that I cook. So I need to work on that. I'll find somebody to give it to or something, because I got some casseroles I'm dying to make, but I can't eat them all. So we'll see what happens. But I'll try to be back at least by the end of the week with another, maybe a casserole next time. Thank y'all for hanging with me. I'll get this all smoothed back out and rolling like it ought to. And I'm still rolling toward 20,000. I'm going to have a giveaway when I get to 20,000. It's going to be something y'all will want. So tell your friends, share my videos, share my channel. Pray for me that I can, get things back together, rolling and going, and get videos up more often and visit with y'all and reach 20,000. The good Lord bless and keep you. Watch your back everywhere you go. There's so much stuff going on in our world that's scary. So be sure you protect yourself and your littles and your family. And come right back here in a day or 2 when that bell dings that I've got another video up, and visit with me. The good Lord bless you.